Hey YouTube, this is back with Unpopular things, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so we're just like not gonna talk about like if my arms are ashy, because they are a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it though. I don't think you can. Lucky me. Anyways, so I'm just gonna get straight to the point. As you saw by the title, today I'm going to be doing an unpopular opinions video, but we're gonna make it spicy. We're gonna spice it up. I'm gonna do a draw with me at the same time. So I've already drawn in these many pages. It's definitely not even close to being filled because I have this much left, but I've drawn in general. So I'm not gonna show you guys what I'm trying to draw because I'm gonna show you guys like after I actually finish it, because I don't want to make like I don't want to disappoint you guys. Like I don't like to show people what I'm gonna draw beforehand, because then they're probably gonna be disappointed when it doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like. But anyways, I'll show you guys after. I might put the picture on when I finish it, and then I show you guys the final result and everything, because it's based off another picture that someone else drew. But yeah. Okay, so anyways, I have my little list of 21 unpopular opinions. I was gonna do more, but I just decided to leave it at that because I know that I talk like really slow and I just need to get to the point, and I'm not trying to make this video like really long. So yeah, of course there are a lot of other things that need to be said, but these are just some things that I just came up with like last night. But anyways, so some of these aren't like really unpopular, I guess. Like some people might agree with that, I don't know, but I just wanted to kind of state my opinions on other things, like just state my opinion. So some of them are just opinions, and then other ones are like unpopular opinions. But yeah, we're just gonna get into this. Okay, so I am looking at the picture on the computer. I would usually use my phone, and it's much easier for me to do that because it's like that's the size I'm trying to make it be instead of making it be super big. But it's whatever, I have to record with my phone, so this is what I gotta do. Anyways, so it's gonna be hard to do this, to be honest, because like I don't usually talk and draw at the same time. So it's definitely gonna be a challenge for me because I don't usually do this, but I will try. Anyways, the first unpopular opinion is parents can be toxic. Now, what I mean by that is basically like, have your parents ever, like when you were a kid, or if you're still a kid, have they ever like if you got in an argument or had a disagreement about something, or you were complaining about something, and they're like, I brought you into this world, so you have to be grateful and everything like that. That's what I mean by a parent being like extremely toxic, because like it's just really toxic to tell your kid that. Okay guys, so moral of the story, basically you're essentially telling your kid they didn't have to be born. Now you could be thinking that in your head, I don't know, that's still wrong to think that in general, but I think it's just wrong to tell a kid that they didn't have to be born, or I brought you into this world and everything. Like people make jokes about that, but like seriously, that is not okay to say to a child. Oh my gosh, it is so hard to draw while talking. Like I swear I've never done this. Like I don't know how people do like drawing videos. I think that's why a lot of them do like voiceovers, because they have to concentrate. I don't know if it's just me, but I literally cannot do this while talking. It's so distracting. I don't know why. Somebody let me know if you feel the same way, because anyways, the next unpopular opinion is people who record themselves are just weird. By that, I'm sorry, I didn't word it right. People who record themselves crying are weird. Yeah. I don't know why people do that. Like, y'all ever just see someone post on their Snapchat like of a picture or video of them crying? I'm like, why are you posting that? I'm not gonna say anything, because first off, I probably don't even know you, and second off, I probably don't care, because it has nothing to do with me. And I know, like, I don't have any friends, so I know if I ask them what's wrong, I'm probably not even gonna understand, because it's probably something with surrounding their everyday life, which I'm not a part of. So why would I need to be into that? Anyway. So yeah, if you record yourself crying, you're just weird. Like, I don't ever cry and then just think, you know what, let me post this on Snapchat so people can just watch it and then just skip. Like, Like, I know nobody's gonna care or give me no sympathy, so why would I record myself? And I don't even like to look at myself when I'm crying. Like, if you can look at yourself while you're crying, I don't know what is wrong with you, but something's wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a quick little look at what it's looking like so far. Just a quick one because it's not the best, but obviously I'm gonna touch it up like later on when I finish the whole entire like sketch part of the picture. I'm also not coloring, if you guys wanted to know if I'm coloring the picture, but you guys can't even like see it, but whatever, it's okay, it's okay. So the next unpopular opinion is boys get favoritism. Now with this, I don't mean like in general, just like in a house and like you have a mom has a child, two children, a son and a daughter, and they show favoritism towards the son. That is true, they do that. Like, I've seen it a lot of the times throughout many households that the guys get treated better. It's weird, but like they get treated better, or they just don't get as much like hard on, like the parents aren't as hard on them for some reason. I don't know why. It makes no sense. But not even just that, like especially in the world with like things like and stuff like that, it's always more towards the men, but they don't get as much hate like by other men. Like, I think men need to hold other men accountable, because other men don't like literally just praise them or don't make them like, I don't know, like don't hold them accountable enough and make it seem like there's just a lot of standards that make it seem like women can't do a whole bunch of stuff, so they just get treated worse, when like a lot of the things are a man's fault. You feel me? Like, it's never a woman's fault if she gets pregnant and wants to get an abortion. It's always the man's fault, because the woman can't impregnate herself. Anyways, oh shoot, I'm gonna try to give you guys a little see me drawing, you know. So my next unpopular opinion is makeup videos are boring. Now, I'm sure for someone who's really into makeup, it's not as boring, and so I guess my opinion doesn't necessarily matter, since I'm not like addicted to makeup like other people are. But I feel like I can still judge videos that people put on the internet. So in my opinion, just my opinion, it's an opinion, so don't come at me, but makeup videos are boring. I mean, obviously for people who are addicted to makeup or just really into makeup, it's probably not as boring. But I like makeup too, and I want to get into it, but it is so hard to just sit and watch someone do their makeup. Like, even those little makeup videos that are like on, like, you remember those makeup videos that people used to watch all the time on Instagram? Unless it was just me, I don't know, but I used to watch a whole bunch of makeup videos on Instagram. And I used to only watch the lip ones, because literally I could not sit there and watch people put eyeshadow on their face. Luckily for the Instagram videos, they were like sped up, so I didn't have to just sit through a whole little session of people doing their eyebrows. I can sit through a sped up version. I just need people to make it spicy, like say some tea or something. Like, I can't sit through you just talking. My next unpopular opinion is Lucky Charms are disgusting, point blank period. You can have your opinion on what you like and everything, but in my opinion, Lucky Charms are nasty. The marshmallows are good as whatever, but I don't know how you could just sit there and eat Lucky Charms unless you add something to it. But let me know what you guys do if you eat Lucky Charms, because I don't understand people who eat Lucky Charms. Like, I'm confused. How? Explain. It's literally nothing. Maybe it's just me because I like sugar, but explain. This next one is not as like big or quote unquote controversial or anything, but pens, I don't know why people use pens. I don't know how you could do that. I am so anxious about making a mistake that I will never be able to use a pen unless I'm literally forced to. Like, if I have to like sign something and they say you can only sign with a pen, that is the only way I will use a freaking pen. I will never use a pen just by wanting to use a pen. Like, what? That's weird. Like, how do people do that? I don't understand. Anyways, so the next one is another parent one, but I think parents need to like let their kids grow up. Like, if your kid is like, for example, like 12, you should not literally be fixing their food for them. Like, unless they have some sort of mental disorder or mental disability, you should not be fixing your kid their own food. Like, I don't understand that. Like, what? Why are you fixing this 12-year-old child food? I don't understand. Like, I get it if it's on the stove, but if it's literally something that they can warm up in the microwave, why aren't they able to do that on their own? I don't understand that. Anyways, that's, yeah. Also, another parents need to stop treating their oldest children as if they're second parents. Like, they're supposed to be a child too, but yet they're taking care of the other children in the house. Like, can you explain that to me? Oh, this looks so bad. Okay. I don't know if I want to do this right now because this one is not it's just not looking good. Anyway, so I've seen it way too many times, and if you're the oldest, then you definitely know, unless your parents are just different, but I've never seen that before. But the oldest kids always get, like, they always have to take care of the youngest kids for some reason. Like, it's weird. Like, I get it if it's a literal baby, but at the same time, they have parents. Why aren't they taking care of them? Like, what? Excuse me? Like, I get it if they can't, like, they're going to work, but, like, at the same time, if you're living in a house where there are other adults, you should not pen the children on another child. You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense. Like, the next unpopular opinion is that Ariana Grande is not overrated. I know a lot of people, it's weird, a lot of people say that Ariana Grande and like Billie Eilish are super overrated, but they're really not. Like, I feel like Ariana Grande, yes, some of her like stans or whatever are like really like over the top or whatever, like some of them, but her music is really good, so it's understandable. And obviously, like, Billie Eilish, how can you hate on Billie Eilish and just still be living? To be honest, she has way too many stans for you to be able to still be living.
No, don't put her in the door.
Put her in the cage. You know if we don't want to go in there. Oh my gosh! Oh goodness, that's my favorite part of the song.
My favorite too.
Anyways, the next unpopular opinion is presidential debates are toxic. By this, I don't mean like the actual presidential debates with two different candidates like debating like that. I mean like when you're having a debate about different political views with somebody. Because for one, it really doesn't matter, because if you're a kid, it's not going to do anything about it, and I don't think you should let political views affect your friendship, which a lot of people do, whatever. Anyways, and then secondly, depending on how strong the person feels about that, they're literally never gonna listen to what you're saying. Like, I've been in a presidential debate and they wouldn't even take it anything I had to say. I hate having presidential debates with people, because I am not really a person who's like for something, but I'm definitely against something. Like, I'm for stuff, but there's never a candidate that's for every single thing that I'm for. But, you know, like, basically presidential debates are toxic. And like, if you're a kid and you're having a presidential debate, like, you don't even know everything, so like, why even be having a presidential debate? Stop acting like you were literally on the campaign teams. So my next unpopular opinion is that, what's it called, Snapchat is toxic. Not like, I didn't mean to say toxic. It's like
toxic. No, you're right, it is toxic.
I mean, like, it's like just a terrible app to use. Like, I feel like the worst things happen on Snapchat, like the worst beef or whatever, because Snapchat is so secretive. Like, you can have a chat with somebody and they'll never know. Like, every app is like that, obviously, but like Snapchat is probably like the worst with it. But anyway, so Snapchat is just like not the best app to use. I hate using Snapchat to text people, because yes, you can't screenshot or screen record when you really sometimes just need to do that. So me personally, I just save the chats.
Or like save pictures to your gallery.
Moral of the story, Snapchat is a terrible app to use. I hate using it. I only go on Snapchat. It's the most used social media platform I use, but I just go on there because I have like 15 streaks. So That's really the only reason, besides like filming like for my story with the filters. Anyway, Snapchat is just like
boring.
It is boring. Like, honestly, it's nothing on there. Honestly, so if you know me, can you stop texting me on Snapchat? Because I think that's the only way people text me, unless we just don't talk.
Well, how about you tell them on Snapchat?
Because then they'll just never talk to me.
Let's say you text me on Instagram or a number or something.
I mean, for me, it's not that deep. So for me, it's not that deep. Like, I don't.
Well, you're making a video about it.
Yeah, but this is just my unpopular opinion. Like, I don't think Snapchat is just it for me. It's not for me. But I still use it. Like, it's not like to the point where I won't use it. Obviously, it's still gonna look bad. I have to fix it to make it to where it's supposed to be like symmetrical. Like, it's supposed to do like that.
Now maybe I'm the Ripper, your baby daddy's worst nightmare. Catch me.
Here we go.
What is that? Is that the barbecue thing?
Yeah. Check the Ripper. 𝚆𝙴𝙻𝙲𝙾𝙼.
This is not what I wanted. I just wanted the song.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
I love that. Sorry. Okay guys, so I took like a really long break. It's been a really long time since I've like recorded and since I've like actually said something. But anyways, so the next unpopular opinion is Cartoon Network has gone bad. I don't really think it's unpopular, to be honest, but like I think not enough people talk about it, I guess, because not a lot of people watch TV anymore. Like me, like I don't really watch TV, but if you do go on Cartoon Network, what's on Cartoon Network?
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go. Just straight Teen Titans Go. 24/7. Like, for what? Like, come on. Put a little flavor, some variety. Like, Jesus, I'm tired of Teen Titans Go. Anyway, so yeah, that's my next one. Okay, so the next one is couple TikToks are nasty. I don't really just mean that. I just mean they're like cringy and everything. I mostly think because somehow like when I watch a couple TikTok, I'm like, okay, they press record and they planned all of this and then they just finish it and then they're doing all whatever they're doing. Like, it just doesn't seem authentic, basically. So that's the main thing. It's really boring or cringy, like depending on what they're doing, because it seems so fake. Like, I don't like watching couple TikToks. That's weird. Ew. Am I right? Yeah, I'm always right. Anyways, so yeah, that's the next unpopular opinion. I made her head too big. Her ear is literally starting under her eye. Yeah, I gotta fix that because that's not right at all. The next unpopular opinion is preference does not mean light skin or dark skin. In my opinion, or fact, whatever, I don't think like just saying like, oh, light skin or dark skin, like that's putting down a whole skin color for what? That's not preference. That's just putting down somebody else for like no reason at all. So yeah, preference is just certain traits that you want a person to have, not do you prefer white girls over black girls or Asians over Native Americans. Like, that's not what that means. I don't think enough people know that. I think they need to. So yeah, interior crocodile alligator. The next thing is having a mental illness is not quirky. I'm so tired of like these little white girls or these TikTok girls being like, oh, I have anxiety, I have depression, look at me. Like, that's not quirky. That's a serious thing. A lot of people, it's really bad for other people. Like, if it's not bad for you, okay, good for you, but like for other people it's like bad. So yeah, people need to stop joking about like you could have it, but like, why are you making it seem like a personality trait? Like, okay guys, so I know I was like, why do I literally like do the same exact thing? But what I mean by that, like, I don't make fun or joke about anxiety and depression itself. I joke about my own because that's my only way to like, you know, that's my only way to like, I'm trying to figure out the word, but that's the only way that I can like deal with it, is by joking about it. Because if I'm too serious about it, things could get real, and we don't want it to get real. Get a life, my guy, get a life. It's like basically done, guys. I just have to do like little touch-ups and then I will be done. Okay guys, so I'm literally like almost done. I'm so happy that I'm almost done. It honestly turned out better than I thought it did, because literally I was legitimately about to give up. Like, y'all don't even know. I was so sad. Like, it just wasn't turning out right. I was about to cry, I swear. That is why I was like, oh my god, did I really just choose to do this for this video? And I'm literally about to mess it up, and y'all are gonna literally be like, oh my gosh, you can't draw. But it's like, if I show you guys the other stuff I drawn, it might seem more like I can draw. I don't know. It's just like today, I don't know. I wanted to do something more difficult because it was a video. So yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't backfire on me. So my next unpopular opinion is TikToks of dancing in the rain are confusing. What I mean by this is, I know like for some reason like teenage girls, they're just like, you know what, let me go dance in the rain to seem quirky, which is also a part of like the mental illness thing, because they do that for the little depressing videos. But anyways, I don't understand how people can do that. I don't even like walking in the rain. I don't like going outside in the rain. Why are you going outside in the rain even though you don't have to? Like, what? Like, do these people, do they like doing? And they'll literally lay on the freaking ground in the rain, and I'm like, are they okay? Because like, I would never do that. I don't even like going outside in the rain if I don't have to.
Okay, so if you don't know, like, the most popular song right now is Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. And my unpopular opinion about that is that I don't get it. I'm just kidding, guys. I really love the song, to be honest. She really went off with that song. I just had to show my appreciation for it. So, I mean, I know y'all saw me singing to the song earlier, but anyways, I really like the song. Yeah, it's a really good song. I just had to show my appreciation for it. So, yeah.
So my next unpopular opinion is, not everybody needs a podcast, because I'm so tired of everybody and their aunt having a freaking podcast. Some people do need a podcast, some people don't. Like, why is it such a trend? Like, every single YouTuber has a freaking podcast now, and it's annoying. First off, I don't even sit through your boring freaking YouTube videos. Why would I want to sit and watch you or listen to you just talk? make it make sense, my guy. Like, stop making podcasts, guys. Like, oh my gosh, if you are really passionate about it and you're not just doing it as a cash grab, which, okay, anyways, but if you're really passionate about it, you know, do your thing and everything like that. But like, if you're really just doing it for money, like, oh my gosh, stop. Like, no, like, nobody cares about your freaking opinions or anything like that. Just stop, please. It's freaking annoying. Anyways, my next unpopular opinion, which it really depends, it's kind of really popular but also not really popular, but anime is the best form of entertainment. Now, hold on, for anybody who doesn't like anime, what I mean by the best form of entertainment is the best form of like something to watch, basically, because it's so many different genres. Like, there are multiple different genres for TV, but like anime is its own genre in itself, but then it also has sub-genres of different things. Like, you got like fantasy, romance, comedy. Like, you have so many different genres of anime. It's just, you can't ever really get bored with anime. Like, you can get bored with specific anime, but that's not the only one out there. Like, there's other ones you can watch. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather watch an anime over like one of those teen Netflix drama stuff. 100%. Like, you gotta agree with me. If you've never watched anime, you need to watch it. I could do a video on some of my like anime suggestions, because I've watched a good amount of them. Not like a real like big amount, because I'm trying to watch some shorter shows before I get into those really long, like really good shows. So yeah, this really got me like so, like, this is something that I feel so strongly about, to the point where I made a whole video about it. And if you want to know, it's about TikTok. So go through like my videos and look for a video that like something like TikTokers need to stop doing this or something like that. I don't remember what it was called, but basically TikTokers need to stop making music in YouTube. I just had to say it. Stop, because it's so obvious when a person who dances for 15 seconds makes a YouTube channel. They're doing it for the money. Yeah, because there's no way that someone who wasn't even interested in YouTube is like literally just doing random stuff for no reason, except unless they want money. Like, that's the only reason they're doing YouTube. And it's annoying when someone is so popular on another app and then they just get a YouTube channel, and then it's all the little people they don't ever get to get bigger because of the TikTokers that are coming in. You know what I mean? And the music part, also a cash grab, because like, if you really like the music, then either your TikToks would be about music, or you would have been doing them before you blew up. I just had to say it. Like, can we all agree that TikTokers need to stop doing music in YouTube? Like, you dance for 15 seconds. What am I supposed to watch a 10+ minute video about you? Like, am I supposed to be entertained by that? Or what? Because I'm confused. Y'all, I'm literally done. I'm gonna show you guys what it is, but I'm going to like cut away to like me actually showing you guys a picture that I actually took of it, because it looks weird when I actually take the picture on camera, but it looks like honestly not that bad in person. It definitely looks different than the actual picture, but that is okay. It definitely looks different. So yeah, if you want to know what I drew, I would not be able to tell you. This is what it looks like. I'm very proud of the lips and the way the nose turned out. Only one of the eyes I'm really proud of, the other one very much not so. I'm also very proud of the hair. I don't know why, it just makes me super happy to see the way it turned out. I love it. But yeah, the ears weren't bad either, to be honest. And if you guys want to know what like these little like hexagon thingies and the other things that are by the hexagons are like honey, so I'm thinking it's supposed to be like a it's a honeycomb, so it's supposed to be like honey dripping, like you see the dripping thing is supposed to be like that. So that's like what it is basically. I'm very proud of the lips. Like, I just guess that's probably like my favorite part besides like the hair. The hair is probably my favorite part. yeah, I really liked the way it turned out. The only part I really messed up on was like one of the eyes, and like definitely like what those are supposed to be hornets. If you guys didn't know what they were, like the things with the stripes, they're supposed to be hornets. Sorry if that wasn't clear. There was supposed to be 2 more hornets on her, but I didn't want to draw it first off because I felt like it just would look like super like cluttered and just messed up for some reason. But then I also didn't want to mess it up because I knew that I was not going to be able to draw this hornet the way it's supposed to look. So yeah, it doesn't look the best. But you know, I'm going to be appreciative for what I was able to do. So yeah, I have one more unpopular opinion and then we can finish the video. So my last unpopular opinion is people who make hate comments are annoying. They are, like, especially for the ones like, okay, it's different if you're like giving hate comments, you know, like if someone actually needs them, but like if you're giving hate comments and like someone barely even did anything, or you just don't like the person, it's really annoying. And it's just annoying in general when people make hate comments because you know like this person is really not gonna care because you're some insignificant person that they don't even know in real life. So it's not really gonna matter to them. You're like a speck of dust between like every single person in the world. You know what I mean? Like they don't even know you. So I don't think it really matters to people like who get hate comments. So, you know, it's just like a waste of time. Like, why are you doing that? So yeah, that was my last unpopular opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't the best. I hope it wasn't super long, but I feel like it still was, but that's okay. So that's it for the video. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a super duper sparkly day. Oh, also, congrats to President Joe Biden. Yeah, we just had to say it. Peace.